Okay, we're back into the second quarter. Looks like this film starts 9 seconds into the quarter, and we've been able to get 2 points in those 9 seconds, and so now the game's tied and ball's going back to AYG. Hard to see the action here, Greg. Ball's over there again. Want you all the way into the middle of the court. 1 foot crossing that imaginary line that cuts the court in half. Good pass into Creed. Creed's going to advance the ball up the middle of the floor. So important when we're dribbling against pressure in a zone is one, especially if it's man-to-man, that we're snaking back and forth. We're changing directions frequently, and that we're bringing the ball up the middle of the court, not coming up the sideline. Good screen. Yes, we got him stuck. So again, right, great look at the hoop, and it's because when we use that high screen, we get our man stuck. We go shoulder to shoulder. That creates an opportunity to come into the hoop, into the paint, and get a clean look for Colton. So that's another shot that we like. See that? He's shooting a long three, good rebound by Elia, but if every possession we were getting a clean look at the basket from inside the paint, and they were shooting a long three like that, that's going to be a long night for them. Unless it's, one of those strange nights where they're making all that. Again, number one, he's just, he's difficult to handle, but when we see a fast break coming, our rules are this, one, stop the ball, then go find your man. But it's very important that we get in the way, we get fully in front, we take a charge if we have to, or we slide our feet to stay in front of them, but we've got to stop the ball. Let's always make that guy with the ball change directions multiple times and make a pass. If we do that, we're going to make it a little bit more difficult for them to run the break. Okay. So we're moving ahead into the next possession. It's 8-6. Good ball fake. Creed gets all the way to the hoop, draws the foul. Again, we're right now making more out of our possessions than they're making out of their possessions by getting into the paint, drawing the foul, or getting a clean look close to the basket. That's what we want every time. Let's fast forward past the free throws. If I remember correctly, Creed's gonna knock this one down and make it 8-7. Yes, he does. All right, let's watch this continue to play out. Second quarter, okay. Ooh, gets away with the travel there. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Good defense, Colton. All right, Brandon, let's see if when we get pressure, we're bringing the ball up the center of the court, and we're snaking back in the fourth. A lot of frequent direction changes, especially keeping the ball low. Now we're dribbling a little high, and we don't get a piece of him on the screen. See how he was able to run right through the screen with Brandon? We got to use the high screen, make sure that we get him shoulder to shoulder so that defensive player gets stuck. Good jump stop, turn around. Now, Ace, you're smothered right there. You've got a lot of length around you. So you're, instead of just coming in and jumping into the air and leaving yourself with little options, you want to come to a jump stop like Elia did. See if that defender flies by and gives you a chance to shoot, or if you need to reverse pivot and pass the ball back out, you can do it. But we don't want to, if we're going to drive into traffic, we want to end with a nice, firm jump stop. Good screen. Gets open. He just ripped it. So one thing that we're going to see in this game, especially with later on and with aggressive defenders, is we always need to make sure when we're dribbling a ball that we're keeping our body in between the basketball and the defender. It can either be our whole body, it can be, if we're dribbling it low, getting our leg out, but what we don't want to do is give them the ability to reach in and have a clear path to the ball. And that time we gave them one, and it resulted in a steal. Okay, let's get past the free throws. Good rebound. So we're dribbling up the sideline again, and we're stopping in the exact place we don't want to stop. And that's going to be a turnover. So again, we want to snake up and down the court. We want to come right up the middle of the floor. We don't want to dribble up the sideline. There we go. Now, okay. If you keep the ball even lower and come by his hip, you're going to be more sturdy. Right now we're dribbling the ball a little too high, around chest high, Brandon. You want to be somewhere around knee to mid-thigh level when you're coming through traffic. And you're a really good dribbler, so you know you're capable of that. Okay, they've turned off the full court pressure for a little while, it would appear. See, let's see what the level of the ball is. See, we're dribbling up almost shoulder height right now. Good pass into Drake. Good shot over the shoulder, Drake. So now we got a stop ball. We want to make sure we cut him off so he changes direction. Eliab attacks, nice pass and finish. That is just a great 2-on-1. Nice job, Eliab and Ace. You run the floor, good things are going to happen. So again, we're up on him. You know, we're making that shot difficult for him. A long 2, and that's what we like them shooting that shot. That's a good defensive possession. We got to finish it with a rebound. All right, let's see when the next shot goes up. Good block by Brandon. Not sure what the call was that was made there, but looks like the ball's going over to us. And all right, so let's see if we go up the middle of the floor, keeping our dribble low and our shoulders low. Okay, so real quick. Brandon actually probably could have used the screen tighter, but we did get the player stuck. Even though we weren't shoulder to shoulder, wide open layup. We're going to hit that 9 out of 10 times. But right here, Brandon doesn't give up on the ball, and he's able to make a steal and atone for missing that layup. Way to stay with the play. You know, sometimes we have a habit of getting down on ourselves when we make mistakes, but we've got to remember just to turn and to get on to the next play, and that's what Brandon did there, and it ended up resulting in a steal and a basket. So way to keep your head up even after you make a mistake. Let's get past the timeout. They're calling a timeout because we've come back and taken a lead. And now we're in our Tiger defense. We're going to put some pressure on these guys. I like it. We're not backing down. We're going to come at them. Long pass down the floor. Nice pass. We're able to, looks like, get enough guys back to defend it. We're in scramble mode a little bit, but Brandon's doing a good job of moving his feet. Tripp's there to help out. Ace boxes out. That's really good. Now Ace is going to push it down the floor. Good ball movement, guys. Let's see if Creed uses the screen. Yep, stuck. Gets into the paint. They step up. Not there, but another play where we're getting into the paint. Ace gets the jump stop that time. That's great, Ace. So you drive in. Good pass, good pass. And again, that's a great look, right? That's a great look. I mean, we're getting some really good looks. And, you know, all we need to do is just get in the gym, get our shots up, because we're getting a lot of good opportunities here. I'm actually quite impressed with the way that the offense is running against a team with a lot of length and a lot of athleticism. It's just up to each of us to work on our game to the point where we have confidence and can make these clean looks, these clean shots. Good trap. Good trap. Creed's in position, nowhere to go with the return pass, and so Brandon gets the steal while he's looking at what to do. Good. Way to keep the dribble low. Good pass into Trip. Nice pivot. Creed, way to create. Get into the paint, and he saw it. So we talked about it a little bit earlier with Brandon, where he had driven in, trip was open. Creed saw it that time, made a beautiful pass that resulted in a play. So we had a good trap, but now they were able to break it, which is fine. And we sprint back and get set up into our zone. Good. So, there's still some time left, but this has been a really good quarter for us, and it's showing up on the scoreboard. We're getting a lot of good looks. We're forcing them into a lot of bad looks. We're doing a little bit better job of rebounding, although that's going to be, a constant battle this whole game. So let's fast forward past the free throws. We don't need to see all their free throws. Good box out, Drake. Tough bounce, but I guess ball doesn't lie. Came back to you right after the next miss. Okay. Brandon's here. Drake setting the screen. We got to get him stuck. Coming too wide around the screen. Good ball fake. Good ball fake. You got a nice look at the hoop. Another look from around the paint distance. Close out, close out, close out. There you go. Way to slide your feet, Creed. And trips all the way over to the middle of the floor, and he sees the number 34. Another good closeout. Love how everyone's seeing ball and seeing the man in their zone, although 14 did just break through, but Tripp's pointing it out. He's talking. I mean, it's clear that we're engaged. Way to hustle after that rebound. Okay, so no pressure again. Coming up the middle of the floor. Creed again is really coming at the hoop. Lost control a little there, but I really like the attack. That's Ace down on the ground fighting for it. Wow, we were just competing hard. Love the competitiveness. Way to slide, Brandon. Way to slide, and Ace is there to help out. Creed's all the way into the middle like he's supposed to be. Good, Greg. I mean, Greg's really engaged. He's moving his feet. Another tough shot. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. We are winning the game of shot selection. We're getting a lot better looks than they are most possessions. Now, the only problem is they're getting multiple looks on a lot of their possessions with the offensive rebounding. But nice job, Greg. Way to be there. Way to be there and cut it off. See, that's why we have you all the way over there in the middle of the court, so that when the drive comes from the opposite side, you're there to defend that weak side pass. Nice job, Tripp. Nice job, Tripp. Fantastic. I think they just called a charge there, which is the right call. No! Are we lining up for free throws? Okay, it looked like he was straight up to me and took the charge right in the chest. About 20 seconds left. Keeping a good low dribble. I like a little double move. Reversing the ball. Okay, someone's got to attack at this point. We've only got 5 seconds left. Good. I mean, it's a real good look for end of game situation. So again, we're getting into the paint. We're getting the clean look. We just want to use the glass. Great job.